Frank Daniel may be the first screenwriting theorist to clearly define the importance of marrying objective drama with subjective drama. He never wrote a book about it, at least not in English, but his ideas live on in Hollywood through his students at USC, Columbia, and AFI. And man, combining objective and subjective drama is a super useful secret weapon for improving story, and a principle embodied by the work of a small indie filmmaker named Quentin Tarantino. Hi, I'm Jonathan Stokes, and this is Raising the Stakes, Essays About Story. Let's get into it. Objective drama is where you don't have to know anything about the character to understand the stakes. Stories that rely only on objective drama, in the limit, face a problem. They get boring. No matter how many guns they add, no matter how charismatic the actor, it doesn't make you care about the character. You've probably seen a big-budget special effects movie where even though the fate of the entire world is at stake, you maybe didn't particularly care so much. Subjective drama is where you have to know about the character in order to understand the stakes. Stories that rely only on subjective drama face the same problem as stories that rely only on objective drama. They can sometimes get maybe a little bit slow to watch. There's a reason why parlor room dramas are rarely international blockbusters. Drama stakes can often be internal and not super visceral. Granted, I'm generalizing a bit here to make my point, but hopefully you kind of see where I'm going. Stories are often most successful when they blend objective drama with subjective drama. Schindler's List is a subjective drama about a man developing a conscience. But the objective stakes could not be higher. Millions are being murdered, and Schindler himself could be next. Martin Riggs is a suicidal Vietnam vet devastated by the tragic death of his wife. But rather than tell this tale as a weepy chamber play, Shane Black focuses this story on bringing down a dangerous drug gang. Alright, you get it. Now let's see how this works on a scene level. This fight has objective drama. Dudes are kickboxing each other. But compare it with this fight. Rocky doesn't even win here. So why is this one of the most iconic fights in cinematic history? Because of the internal stakes. Rocky needs to prove to himself and to the world that he's not a bum. This is a scene with objective drama. But what are they fighting about? Does anyone really remember? Compare it to this fight that has objective drama and subjective drama.
I am your father.
Michael Corleone has to shoot these two guys to avenge his father and protect his family. There's external stakes. But there's also huge internal stakes, because this is the moment Michael begins to lose his soul, arcing from war hero to gangster. James Cameron gets this. Why does T2 have some of the most memorable action sequences in film history? Sure, visually incredible things happen, but look at these internal twists.
Get down.
The Terminator is saving John's life. Sarah is seeing her worst nightmare come true, and then this happens.
Come with me if you want to live.
And how about John seeing his father figure die? It's all subjective drama. Okay, yes, action scenes need internal stakes, but I think it's even more interesting to see how dramatic scenes need external stakes. It's like how there's yin inside the yang symbol, and vice versa. Here's Clarice Starling spilling a bunch of internal drama, but if she doesn't, Buffalo Bill is going to murder the senator's daughter before Clarice can rescue her. If you took away the external stakes, this movie might just be a good indie film. But with these external stakes, it's a box office bonanza. So you know who totally gets this?
What?
This guy. A lot of people try to imitate Tarantino's dialogue, but without his stakes. So here's what I call the Tarantino Principle. You can have all the snazzy dialogue and page-long monologues you want, as long as someone's about to be killed. I'll listen to this guy's opinions on 70s music all day long, because a man is fighting for his life. I'll listen to this guy's theories on Sicilians, because it's his last words. I'll listen to this guy's opinions on strudel or milk, because any second he might murder everyone.
Yummy.
I'll listen to these two chat about the price of milkshakes, because if the date goes wrong, Vincent could get thrown out of a window like Tony Rocky Horror. Now, we're all taught rules of thumb in screenwriting, like don't let a character talk for more than 3 sentences, or don't let a scene go longer than 2 minutes, you'll bore the audience.
And a lot of lies said around this dinner table here tonight.
The reason Tarantino can break these rules all day long is 1, his dialogue is fascinating,
Sie sind so deutsch wie dieser Scotch.
and 2, characters could die at any moment. So remember, if your dramatic scene is feeling flat, add some objective stakes.
Du kannst eins von den Kindern behalten.
And if your action scene is feeling flat, add subjective stakes. I mean, for real, what's the difference between this giant robot fight and this one?
You choose. You choose. Choose.
I guarantee you, the most memorable action scenes are emotional for your characters. Anything less? And you're blowing hot air.